Well, it's basketball time here in Williamson County. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Breece, and this is your WCT Game of the Week, and we are here at Independence High School where you're going to see the Independence Eagles take on the Brentwood Bruins in what is sure to be one heck of a matchup. Paul, what are your thoughts here?
Well, of course, the Brentwood Bruins come in with a record of 20-2, and they are the league leaders atop the District 11 AAA, and right on their heels is a upstart rising Independence Eagles team led by Coach Coach Glass. But here's the starters for the Bruins: McPherson, Duvall, Bautista, Schumpert, and Adcock. Keep your eye on Asa Duvall, Matt. Already committed to Stetson University. James McPherson, the sophomore sensation point guard, gets everything kind of going and gets the open looks for those three-ball shooters out there for the Bruins.
And they can really knock them down. Got a lot of outside shooting, and on the other side of that, Independence, really athletic, able to drive the ball, got a lot of people that can handle it. Should be an interesting matchup of the two different styles. You talk about Cam Miller, Deion Sims, and Vic Wharton. Those three guys are going to be a three-headed monster that Brentwood's going to have to figure out some way to stop. Cam Miller got the hops. I mean, just can jump out of the gym. And we saw Deion Sims. I was so impressed with him last week with his ability to handle the ball. And there you see Josh Murray, Trenton Perry, Cam Miller, Deion Sims, and Vic Wharton III. And you're also going to see a couple of guys come off the bench. You're going to see Groff, big guy, was 6'8".
Yep.
Is that correct? I mean, and we saw not just 6'8", we saw him hit a three last week. Very interesting matchup. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how Brentwood matches up with these guys.
Well, we have to apologize last week, Matt, in our game of the week against Independence. We kept calling Independence coach's name Coach Bell. It's Coach Glass, and Creed, our producer, has corrected us, and he has admitted 100% it was his fault, so we're going to let him stick with that story.
Whether he admits it or not, I was blaming him. So
Greg,
regardless if it's Bell or Glass, hopefully he's going to be able to stand up in the second half as he got teed up last time. And
absolutely.
And it's some questionable situations.
Yeah.
I'll give him some benefit of the doubt there. I don't think he deserved it.
Now these referees, in game one of the girls' game earlier, let the play happen and let the players dictate the pace of the game. They did not blow the whistles very much. We'll see if that holds true here in game two.
I thought they did a very good job.
So Paul Breece, Matt Hill. It doesn't get any better than this. We do have a little breathing room, though. I got a little. Going to be Miller, the hops guy against Adcock, and Miller wins the tap.
There you see Deion Sims driving, not able to make it happen.
And again, a no call plays in favor of the Bruins that time.
Trying to get their offense set. You know, when you've got a group of guys that can shoot the ball like they can, and that's going to be an offensive foul. See what's going to be on. It's going to be on 30.
Yeah.
Asa Duvall.
He's one guy that cannot get in foul trouble for the Bruins, and as we see, it's going to be McPherson guarding Wharton.
Wharton has got a lot of speed. And there you see Cam Miller, very dangerous young man. Kicks it over to Sims. Sims wide open. He can't find the mark that looked like it was going to be good. Hits the top of the backboard, and that is going to be Bruins ball.
We'll see if McPherson, the point guard for the Bruins, can handle. As there's Coach Greg Glass.
Full court press.
He's looking good after his.
Gonna have to get a timeout here if they don't do something quick.
Again, McPherson trying to handle the pressure and the speed of Wharton.
Wide open. Can't find the mark. Deion Sims with the rebound. That was 34. Jack Bautista with the shot. Sims, very dangerous. What happened there? They calling that a Murray?
No, they called stepping out of bounds.
Okay, didn't see it from here.
And there is the man, the myth, the legend, Dennis King, longtime Bruin coach. Whoops, the skip pass.
That's going out of bounds. And that's going to be a Bruins turnover.
I got to say, Matt, that the Bruins are, minus Senior Will Jones, a great athlete. I think he broke his ankle earlier in the season. They're without Cody Shelton, another, probably the biggest kid on their team, 6'5", wing player. He has had some knee issues, so down
Perry.
two.
Oh, Perry couldn't find the mark. Rebound, Sims. Sims goes up, not going to be able to come away with it. And there's Asa Duvall with the ball in his hands. Going to drive, lay it off the glass. Can't do it. Duvall tries to make 3 points the hard way. Can't finish, but he's going to go to the line with the opportunity to get the first points of this game. A minute and a half has gone by, and we've seen no scoring so far from either team. 6:23 remaining here in the first.
So both of these teams, you talk about AAA size schools, no one out here over 6'4", and so a lot of quick young men out here, but
very athletic, speedy. Should be a lot of up and down the court action. Duvall misses the second rebound. Miller over to Sims. Oh, nice play by Duvall. Sims, though, hustles for that. Comes up with it. Gets the ball over to Perry. Wharton was down low. Miller going to drive. Off the glass and in. Nice play by Miller. And the student section comes alive with the first point scored here by the Eagles tonight. 5:58 remaining here in the first. Duvall over to Adcock. Adcock back to McPherson. Can't quite see what's happening. Gonna have to stand up, I think.
missed shot by
Schumpert.
Yep.
Wharton's gonna drive, and he is very fluid in his motions. And what a play by Wharton. 4-1 now. Making a tie game. As we're gonna see Duvall drain it with the three. Wharton down to Sims. Fast-paced Atkins here. Sims off the mark. Perry comes away with it. Back over to Miller. Miller to Wharton, wide open. Wharton can't find the mark. Rebound this time. We're gonna have a jump ball situation. Thought Adcock had it.
Well, that's what you want
Vic. Possession.
Yeah, that's what you want Vic Wharton to do, is take the perimeter shot and don't let him drive to the middle of the paint and break the defense down.
Yeah, you saw it the possession before that. He just made somebody look silly. Duvall with the ball coming off the screen, trying to get him a good look. He's going to take it anyway in front of Sims, and he just rains that three in. Wharton quickly out to Perry. Perry across midcourt. Perry's got a sweet stroke himself. Over to Murray. Murray with the spin. Off the glass, 6'7". He's not 6'7", but it's 6'7". Oh, and that was going to be Adcock. He drives the lane, not able to finish, and I believe that's going to be on Murray. And Adcock's going to go to the line. 4:37 here. Just we're at 5 minutes, no points on the board, and then just in the last minute and a half, just
the floodgates have opened.
No doubt about it. Noah build the ark. Adcock, second. Assuming he makes them both. 9-6, the Bruins lead. Sims to inbound. Got a full court press on here. Schumpert. Oh, Wharton turns it over. Schumpert off the glass and in. 11-6, 5-point game. Wharton in the corner does a good job of getting out of there, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Bautista.
Pastina, actually. Bautista's,
sorry. Sorry, excuse me.
Luke Pastina.
Cam Miller across court.
They're going to try to isolate Murray, knowing that Adcock probably giving up a few pounds. But yeah.
Oh, and he traveled. They had what they wanted. Murray just got a little antsy, happy with the feet. Bruins with the ball. 4 minutes here remaining. Half of the first quarter gone. Adcock over to Schumpert. Schumpert back cross court. Can't find the mark. Rebound. Wharton's going to drive. Can't find the mark. Rebound Schumpert. Double deuce McPherson. Wide open is going to be Schumpert, and he sinks it.
I'm telling you.
14-6. Go right ahead, Bob.
Well, I was going to say, Matt, those threes can add up in a hurry, and you look up, it's 8-6, now it's 14-6.
Without blinking an eye.
Yep, and you got to make sure Wharton doesn't drive on you if you're McPherson. You want to keep him out on the perimeter.
And I don't think you need to try to match 3 for 3 as Cam Miller finds some points in the paint. Cuts it to a 6-point game. Nice shot by Miller. If Indy gets in a situation where they start trying to match them 3 for 3, I think they're going to be in trouble because that is not their game. Perry can shoot from the outside. Miller can hit it, but the rest of them not a 3-point shooting club.
Well, there's Adcock down low.
Oh, nice job by Adcock. Banging bodies down there, working hard. Sims with the ball. He can take anybody off the dribble. Over to Miller. Or not Miller, excuse me.
Murray.
Rebound Duvall.
Yep, and if he gets an open look right here in transition, he's going to take it.
Duvall drives the lane.
Schumpert.
He's going to get blocked.
Oh, McPherson. Oh.
Can't find it. Rebound Sims. Sims ahead to Perry. And that's going to be a foul on Bautista, the senior 5'10" guard.
Well, here comes Tapp and Gonzalez.
Nice inbound to Miller. Can't finish, but he follows his own shot, gets the rebound, tips it right back in. Miller's got some hops. Ball with the ball. Back across to Gonzalez. Over to McPherson, back to Schumpert. McPherson with the ball again. Trying to get the offense set. Oh, nice job.
Oh, wow, Schumpert.
Good ball movement. Or excuse me, good movement without the ball. Whew. I think that was a bit rushed.
And that's what Brentwood can do. If you get behind, you can start looking at that scoreboard and think, I got to put this shot up quick or we're not going to be in this game very long. But Coach King just does a nice job. Sets the offense. They get a good look at the basket.
I think at some point, if this continues, I think Coach Glass needs to call a timeout. Wide open for Schumpert. Can't find it. Perry with the ball across midcourt. Need to slow it down, I think.
Let's see if Wharton can take. We'll see if he can take McPherson off the dribble. But
I think he can. Miller out to Perry. Perry's going to drive, pull up in the lane. He sinks it. He's got a nice stroke. Crosses court to Asa Duvall. Duvall going to pull up. Can't find the mark. Rebound by Tapp. Over to McPherson. Gonzalez back to McPherson. Give him back his dribble. Miller all over him. Gonzalez outside. Nice job by Miller. Great anticipation. And you see the long reach by the young man. Under a minute here, 45 seconds.
Saw the cross screen coming for the post and jumped the pass, and he has a shot right here to get it inside 3.
Wharton's going to hold. Try to drive, loses the handle. Up and under. How he did that, I don't know. And how he did not get fouled, I don't know. That was definitely a foul. But nonetheless, Brentwood has the ball, 15 seconds. I'm sure they're going to hold for the last shot.
Here we go in isolation for McPherson.
We're at 10. McPherson on Sims. Oh, what a great play by Cam Miller. Wharton tries to throw it up. Got bumped. They're just letting him. I don't get that. That's twice in a row looked like Wharton got hacked. But nonetheless, that's going to end the first quarter. Brentwood up by 6, 18-12. Went 3 minutes without a dime going through the hoop. And then it just started getting pumped through, and Brentwood started hitting threes. And they've got a 6-point lead.
Well, Duvall has 7 for Brentwood. Schumpert has 7. And Adcock has 4. Wharton only had 2 that quarter. But Cam Miller helped him out with 6. So you see the Nice crowd here at Independence, Matt. It's a coming home night. Coaches versus cancer. Like to see Coach.
I think it should be all of us versus cancer.
Yeah, well, absolutely. But Coach Glass wearing the
got
white
the suit on with the sneakers.
Yeah, white. Yeah,
rocking the cufflinks.
Yeah, yeah, he is. You can check him out from way up here. You can check out his shoes.
Got
right
a little
there.
sparkle on those shoes. They've been bedazzled.
Yeah.
He doesn't look that bedazzled.
No, he doesn't look like he's a bedazzled kind of guy.
No, Wharton with the ball. 6-point game at the start of the second.
Wow, nice move.
Oh, can't finish. Rebound. Weinstein. 4-point game. McPherson with the ball at the top of the key. Duvall.
Oh, Wharton.
They're going to call that on Wharton all day long. Wharton will argue his case, though. I don't think it's going to help his cause.
Oh, once the whistle blows, it's pretty much determined. Now, if they want to give you another one, they can. But they're never going to give it away. They're never going to take it back.
McPherson, nice spin move in the lane. Over to Schumpert. Back out to
Bautista.
Yeah. McPherson again with the ball. They've got to try to get Duvall involved in this game here. He's been rather silent. He's had a couple of shots, but you know we don't see the ball in his hand very often. Nice pick by the referee. Rebound.
You got to slow him down.
He's dangerous in the midcourt or in the open court. Can't finish. Oh, and that's going to be out of bounds on Independence.
Luttrell.
Luttrell can't come up with it. Got more hair than I've ever had in my life. McPherson with the ball.
McPherson's going to have to play a major role as they switch now. Now, Wharton is guarding Duvall, and that probably a good move by Coach Glass.
Yeah. And I think Sims has the ability. He's got the speed to take McPherson. Oh, nice play. That was a great play as Adcock makes it on the pick and roll. 6-point game again. Luttrell with the ball. Perry can shoot it. Back over to Weinstein.
Whoops,
Weinstein.
traveled.
Oh, he traveled. Waved that one off. Student section does not like it. But it certainly was a travel. I'd boo too if I went to school here. So,
yeah,
absolutely. I'm with them. Take every opportunity to give the referees the business. McPherson with the ball. Sims on McPherson.
Oh, wow.
Wide open. Oh, wow. Schumpert wide open. He has Croft on him. Croft's got some range. And he's got a lot of length, but can't make it happen. Croft up, can't put it in. Duvall with the rebound.
Well, you had to give it a shot. You had to go inside to the big fella and see what would happen.
Oh, Schumpert open again. Can't hit it. Rebound McPherson.
And you can't let the point guard keep making rebounds for your team. Oh, nice move by Bautista.
Yeah, oh.
Croft, I think.
He definitely got a hand on it. And that's going to be a foul on 34. Bautista. Croft, Croft definitely got a hand on that. If nothing else, he altered the shot. Got that huge wingspan. Wharton with the ball. You got to think they like their matchup here with Croft in the game.
Going zone right here. Yeah,
changing it up.
They realized that Croft was a bad matchup, one-on-one possibly, so they decided to go zone and see if anybody can hit an outside shot. And Luttrell's going to give it
couldn't do it.
Give it a college try, and Duvall. Oh, Schumpert.
9-point game. Schumpert trying to make it 11. Rebound Miller. Somebody's got to step up and score here. Wharton trying to drive off the glass. Can't make it happen. Rebound Asa Duvall.
They got to go.
4:28. Somebody's got to make it happen. I think it's got to be within the offense. What's the matter there, Paul?
McPherson pulled it back. They had I think they had the. Well, here he goes.
Can't do it. Rebound Luttrell.
And that's what happens. You go to
Miller's going to shoot this.
Right-handed layup.
Can't find it. Rebound Duvall.
A lot of this is, Matt, predicated on not a lot of subs have been happening on either side. I mean, if you were subbed, you were subbed for like 30 seconds. And that's a great move by Adcock.
We've seen Croft and Luttrell in for a while now. But you're correct.
I mean, Wharton hadn't come out. McPherson hadn't come out.
And I think we're going to see Murray come back into the game.
Deion Sims or Cam Miller probably hasn't come out.
You're right about that.
So, hey, we had a pretty good run there. And a
lot of back and forth action. It doesn't seem like it's a 11-point game at all.
Absolutely. But I tell you what, it's Schumpert and Adcock. Duvall's being hounded by Wharton defensively. But see, in my opinion, is Wharton working so hard on defensive end, he's really not getting to an offensive flow. So,
you're right. And
oh my, that referee just about got taken out by the young man right there.
Nice job.
That could have been on YouTube.
That could have been our Tosh.0 moment right there. That could have been it. That could have been it.
And now McPherson going back on Wharton defensively.
Luttrell, nice pass to Miller.
Bautista does a nice job on Miller.
Yeah,
Get the help side ready.
Can't make it happen. Brentwood has played very good defense so far.
They played tremendous help side defense. Wow, you just can't.
Great pass, Adcock down low. Adcock moves very well without the ball.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to Bautista and Schumpert for screening for him.
Miller with the ball down low. He's not in good position though. Out to Sims. Sims is going to fire, but it's going to be a miss. Rebound McPherson. Up court, wide open.
Quick three.
Not going to happen.
Way to keep it alive.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You're right.
Now, Bautista took the quick shot, but came in and tipped it off the rebound, knocked it back into Bautista's hand, and Miller picked up the foul.
And we're going to see Perry and Weinstein come back into the game. Sims and Luttrell are going to take a break. Well deserved for Sims. I don't think he's been out, just like you said. Thought he was going to pull the trigger.
Yeah, well, it was designed for him to. And now Duvall being out of the game, Wharton's going to try to mark up their McPherson.
13-point game.
Here comes the cross screen. There's McPherson wide open.
He's got that all day long.
Yeah.
Make it a 16-point game. Now it's starting to feel like there's a difference.
Well, Wharton fills off the opposing team's crowd, and, Brentwood didn't bring a whole lot of people. And so it's just real silent. Well, they got to hit Schumpert in the post right there. Feed the post. They got Bautista, I believe, on the moving screen.
Under 2 minutes. 16-point game. Duvall now just shaking back into the game. If he gets a hot hand, this could get really ugly. Still don't think you need to come down here and start firing threes. A lot of time left.
Absolutely. Now Brentwood going zone.
Perry wide open.
We got to find Cam Miller. There he is. Got to have a hand up on him.
Turnover. Nice pass.
Bautista on the run out, and he picks up a layup.
That was an excellent pass. 18-point game. Timeout, Coach Glass. Wow, 1:27.
Well, it's 14-2. Second quarter scoring. And that lone two was by Weinstein by the Eagles, and that was early on.
Not who you expect to be scoring. And when that's your lone scorer so far in the second quarter, you know you're struggling.
Yeah, Wharton has disappeared. Murray was disappeared. Cam Miller's disappeared. Somebody needs to call.
The young man that you just saw doing those backflips has been doing it all night. Is Griffin? He's a freshman. I tell you.
The gentleman for Brentwood or Independence?
Independence. I tell you, he's been all over the place. There's no way I could pull anything off like that. I don't care how big it was or how old it was. The freshman out there doing that is pretty impressive.
Wow, only a freshman.
They see him getting those wrists taped up, trying not to get carpal tunnel in his old age from doing that.
I tell you what, he may be the smartest guy out here. I mean, you're hanging out with cheerleaders all day.
No doubt about it. We were talking to his dad a minute ago, and Dad a little worried about the cheerleading thing. His dad said, you know, I get to hang out with
he didn't discourage him once he figured out what was going on. Okay, I got you. Well, it's just very hard for them to create a space in the lane because Brentwood plays such good help side. I mean, there's a guy in the paint at all times.
They're all over the place defensively.
And, you know, they were in zone. Now they've switched back to man. Murray, he's been a guy that has done something, but
yeah, you'd think that he's got a mismatch down there when they were in man. I think though in zone though he might be in some trouble. Miller over to Murray, and you talked about it. I'll eat my words. Murray with a nice pass by Miller. Murray able to finish.
And now they're going to try to
hold for the last shot. 30 seconds. You're up by 16. Why not?
And I know McPherson's got a mismatch on Weinstein. I'm trying to figure out, I guess.
Weinstein trying to make something happen. But I think you're right.
Here comes a high post. Where is Schumpert in the corner?
8 seconds.
Miller
Great
picked
play
it off.
by Miller. Miller, 5 seconds.
A score here makes it interesting.
Oh, travel by Murray. That's the second time we've seen him get the ball in his hands in the travel. And that's going to do it for the first half here at Independence High School, where the Bruins lead the Eagles by 16, 32-16. Was a really pretty close first quarter, but things really got out of hand for the Eagles here in the second. And we'll be right back after this with second half action.
My name is Ethan, and this is my book, Stories The Clone Wars Adventure. I chose this book because it has lots of action and funny parts in it. And one day my mom just got this for me, and I liked it. I think lots of people would like this because it has lots of fighting and action and a lot of cool stuff in it.
Welcome back to second half action of this week's WCT Game of the Week. I'm Matt Hill along with my partner Paul Breece, and we are here at Independence High School where the Eagles are taking on the Bruins. And right now it's not been much of a matchup. Really things kind of got out of hand in the second quarter. First quarter not too bad, really close, and then the floodgates just opened up and Brentwood started raining down threes, and Independence on the flip side really couldn't hit a shot.
Yeah, actually, Matt, Brentwood 5 threes so far for the night. 32 points, 2 guys already in double figures, Schumpert and Adcock. You would think that Duvall hot on their tail with 7. On the flip side, nobody more than 6 for Indy. That's Cam Miller. As Vic Wharton was held to 2, he's averaging over about 18 a game. So he's really going to have to turn the afterburners on if he wants to catch up to the scoring average. But that's why Brentwood is 20-2 on the season. And Brentwood will have the ball first.
And there we go. The second half is underway. Adcock with the ball, really kind of held in check. He did have 7, but only
There's
2
another
shots and 1 free throw, and that's a quick 2. Adcock does a nice cut inside. Don't take it away. Miller with the ball now. Miller showing his skills with the ball. Over to Sims. Sims up top. Adcock on him. Dribbles back out. Somebody's just got to, looks like everybody's got to stand around waiting for something to happen. Somebody's got to take the bull by the horns here. No, Murray's not taking that shot.
He's not going to take that shot.
Perry would, so would Miller. Sims is going to do it. Off the rim. Perry with the rebound.
Oh, no.
Nice job by Adcock, and that's going to be what a play by Wharton to stop that easy 2. Got his hand in there, knocked it away, went out of bounds. Brentwood will retain possession, and we're going to see an early substitution as Luttrell comes in for Murray. Luttrell got a lot of minutes in the second quarter. Adcock with the ball. He and Schumpert had a really big first half. Adcock with the screen. Tried to do a pick and roll. They've had a lot of success with it. Perry comes away with it, pulls up for the jumper, and he drains it. 18-34, 6:40 here in the third.
Maybe Indy's best chance is somehow create turnovers. There's another one.
They're doing it. Ill-advised pass by Adcock. Couldn't find his mark. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Wharton flying down the court. He's going to try to pitch out to Perry. Perry in the corner, and he drains it. Last week we saw Perry get hot at Centennial, and that really allowed them to win the game. Perry now cuts the lead to 13, 6:23. Adcock to inbounds. Over to McPherson.
And Perry did have 19 in our last game that we did.
Oh, wow, and that is a huge answer by Bautista. Jack Bautista, the junior, 6'2" guard.
You want to try to trade threes with Brentwood.
You're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, it's.
Luttrell. He gets it almost taken away from him. Good hands by Adcock. Back over to Luttrell. Luttrell's looking to give the ball up. Over to Wharton. Miller moving there nicely, cuts in, kicks it over to Perry. Perry dribbles out. Over to Luttrell. Luttrell, nice fake, drives, not able to finish, but he's going to go to the line. And that's one way you can claw right back into these games, attacking the basket, scoring with the clock stopped. But you're going to have to make some free throws. 5:34.
Well, this will be the first 2 free throws attempted by Indy so far in the game.
Now, and that was the same situation with the girls' game earlier. I still don't feel like the referees, they've done a good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've done a very good job. Luttrell makes the first and the second. Nice stroke by the young man. Looking at a 14-point game. 5:30 remaining here in the third. McPherson, the field general for the Bruins. Adcock comes over, almost loses it. Wharton all over him. Wharton's done a good job holding him in check, but as we were talking at half, I think it's really
you can't leave
kept him
Schumpert open. Wow.
Yeah, lucky he didn't pull that trigger on that one. Adcock with the ball.
Let's see if they get the.
Oh, wow. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but that was a great job by Cam Miller. You saw the elevation that he has. He's only, I believe, 6'1", but he plays like he's 6'5".
Well, Coach King not in agreement with that call.
Perry with the ball down to Luttrell. Luttrell, I thought he had a good opportunity there to try to take it up. Perry, though, from the corner, can't find it. Rebound, Bautista. Back over to McPherson. Adcock in the corner. Nice job by Miller. He definitely got a piece of it. Perry with the ball. They're running now. Wharton going to drive, take it in off the glass, and that's 2. Cut the lead now to 12. 4:33 here in the third. Adcock a little out of control. Luttrell coming in trying to make something happen.
That was Duvall.
Yes, Duvall.
Did the splits almost out there as Coach King is checking on him.
I thought for a second Coach King called a timeout because the speed of that game really just was getting out of control. And I don't think that's the way that Brentwood wants to play. And that's going to be another turnover. A lot of turnovers for Brentwood so far. Miller to Perry. Perry elevates, can't finish. Rebound, Adcock. Wharton better be careful here. He's going to get a cheap one.
Yeah.
McPherson driving. Nice up and under. 14-point game. 4:07 here remaining.
McPherson means so much to this team, being only a sophomore.
Yes.
I mean, hasn't come out one time.
Perry's had a couple of nice looks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he just hasn't been able to put it in the basket. And he's got the stroke. He can hit it. Just has not been able to find his mark tonight. And there you see McPherson, who you're just talking about, just a sophomore, bringing it across the court. Trying to slow the pace of this game down.
Well, now going the little 2-3 extended zone maybe. And Coach King's going to try to pull the air out.
And I think that's a good call by Coach King. You know, it looked like Independence was going to try to claw their way back in this game with the fast-paced action, and you saw Brentwood was just not prepared for it. Had a lot of turnovers. Wharton all over McPherson here. I think that was a little dramatic.
Oh, Duvall.
Oh, wow, and he rains that 3 in. Great shot by Duvall.
Stetson's not Duke, but it's still D1 basketball, and he's going to be.
Oh, he's going to be playing it. He's the real deal. 17-point game. Miller elevates. Wow, just like Adcock came out. He's got some size on him, goes up, and Miller just kept going up. And there you see him on the defensive end. Very athletic. Great job by Miller. Oh, nice.
Bautista.
Yeah, good job by Bautista.
I think Coach King said, all right, Mr. McPherson, you tried that quick hitter one time. Didn't work out for us. Let's slow down.
15-point game. McPherson going to drive. Oh, not going to be able to take it all the way. Good play by Luttrell. Luttrell gets his hands on the ball, knocks it out of bounds. 2:30 remaining here in the third. Brentwood's going to inbounds. Glad we got some sweat or something where somebody fell down on the court. Good job by the referees to get that cleaned up. Wanted to keep everybody safe. .-point game. McPherson to inbounds.
Weinstein for Luttrell. Weinstein, one of the few buckets in the second quarter.
Oh, wow. You saw Schumpert get the ball down low, and Schumpert is 6'4". Goes up, tries to elevate, gets the foul. Is that Weinstein?
That was on Cam Miller.
Cam Miller.
It's his second.
And Schumpert sinks the first.
Well, that is only the 5th free throw.
It's kind of funny looking at our roster here. It's got Grant Teichman, excuse me. And they've got 6'2" and a half. Yeah, I think that's funny. First half I've seen.
Grant Teichman, his older brother is Logan Teichman, the offensive lineman for Brentwood.
Yes.
He was a Mr. Football finalist. And he has another brother that is a senior down at Freed Hardeman playing basketball. So the Teichman family been around the Brentwood community quite a bit.
Teichman just a sophomore. Not seen him in action tonight, but he, young man, I'm sure he will be a part of this team in the future.
Absolutely. Tremendous young man, and
I'm just going to do it. I want to say Will Gru's name. When I was looking at this before, I wanted to say his name. So he's not been in yet either, number 42, the junior. So get him in the game.
Will Gru's?
Gru's. I wanted to say that.
It's not gross.
I said Gru's.
I know.
I didn't say gross.
Hope it's not a typo.
Isn't it Groos?
Yeah.
I said Gru's. I didn't say gross.
I know. But I'm just thinking maybe it is gross.
Oh, maybe it is gross. Joe Gross? Probably not that.
No, absolutely not. But I tell you what, new guy coming in the game is going to be Jalen Lawson, number 20. He's going to spell McPherson. We're going to see right here. Well, we can see the speed. Wharton's decided to take Lawson to the hole immediately. That just goes to show you that McPherson very vital to this whole Brentwood
yeah, and
team.
you know, when we saw Independence take on Centennial, that was a huge part of the game. I believe that Wharton shot over 10 free throws. Not exactly sure how many, but a lot of that was from him driving the basket. And McPherson really has shut down that part of his game. And here we see him miss the second. But that's one way they're going to be able to claw in, and McPherson is able to shut down his ability to drive.
Lawson's got to take care of the ball.
Sims going to attack him.
He's already almost created a turnover.
Sims all over him. There you see Duvall going to draw the blocking foul against Weinstein. Weinstein goes down pretty hard. 16-point game, 2:06 remaining here in the third. You know, you talk about that mark in the girls' game. You know that Independence wants to cut this to around a 10-point lead here going into the fourth. They need to do something. And first off, they're going to make a couple of stops here defensively. Lawson kicks it out. Back to Lawson. Look at fake on Wharton. Time ticking away here in the third.
Schumpert got held.
Oh, wow.
And count that.
Schumpert, big guy.
Oh, they called a charge.
Really? Well, the Eagles are going to take it regardless. Miller's going to bring it inbounds to Miller. Well, I thought they were doing it, but
I don't see how that was a foul, man. With Schumpert's jersey getting pulled.
Wharton with the ball across midcourt, 140. They got to do something to try to cut this lead down to 10. Miller's going to drive, kick out to Wharton. Wharton, a little out of control. Perry's got the ball in his hands. He can shoot it. And there you see Weinstein with a nice pass. Miller elevates down inside the basket, and when he gets up that high, that close, it's going in. 14-point game, 120. Getting closer to that 10-point mark. Making a much more manageable fourth quarter, but they need a stop here defensively.
Batista's going to take it and one.
Very nice drive by Bautista.
That's going to be kind of a little payback for that phantom charge that Schumpert had. But, hey, here he comes, Matt, 42.
Will Gru's.
Well, Gru's. What's 2 O's phonetically?
Ooh.
Ooh?
Isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever.
I didn't do very well in language arts.
I'm saying Gru's. Let's get Miss Owen on the phone right now. She'll get us straight. Miss Chodnowitz.
Now they go in zone as Brentwood up by 17. They can't give up a 3. Inside a minute. Wharton.
Wharton off the rim. He's going to draw the foul.
Well, let's see who they call it on. It's got to be 42.
How do we want to say it? Gru's?
They said Gru's.
Gru's.
Well,
17-point game.
Yeah, Wharton last week, Matt, he was 7 for 9 from the free throw line.
Okay, I knew he was up there.
He's 2 for 3 right now with another one pending. Whoops.
Not going to happen. Rebound, Perry.
Oh, he just threw it up.
Yeah.
Weinstein. Oh, that's not a good place to be.
They're going to call
They call it a timeout.
Nice job by Coach Glass. Understanding what's about to happen. They've got the possession arrow, but you don't want to waste it. 40 seconds here. 16-point game.
Well, it was a 16-point game at halftime, Matt, and you would have thought this quarter that Independence had kind of cut into that, but
no.
Here we sit, same difference in the score.
You know, like you said, you went down to 10, but I think they can get this down to the 12. You know, that's not a lot of time here. You don't want to just throw up a 3. Better get it inbounds. Over to Miller.
Whoops.
Sims.
Nice pass. You said it, I said it. Jinx, Luttrell.
Luttrell, nice, gets a nice little roll. 14-point game, 27 seconds.
Somebody needs to screen Lawson, help him out.
Yep. They came out to help him. There's Duvall.
Yeah.
Harry.
They really don't have a true score except for Duvall out there.
Oh, almost lost it. Luttrell.
That's a double.
Yep. They called it double dribble. You're right. Parents over here in this Independence Eagles section certainly saw it. I know that. And 10 seconds. Up by 14. Got a real good opportunity to cut this to 12 here going at the half. Maybe 11. If you can do that, you got an opportunity to make this a close game. Keep cutting to that lead. Cam Miller's a guy who's not in your.
Perry.
Oh, in and out. Perry got the look he wanted. He's had several looks there in the third quarter. Could not get that to fall. That was a really nice shot. Independence had exactly what they wanted to end it, but not able to cut into it anymore. 14-point game. Independence Eagles 33, Brentwood Bruins 47, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. About to start the fourth. Paul, what do you think?
Well, I know this. Independence only had 16 at halftime. They scored 17 in that quarter. So the offensive flow is there, but unfortunately for Brentwood, they scored 15 at a 1 point per quarter rate. You're not going to catch up with 1 quarter left.
No, not at all.
So mathematically, you need to do something. That time, James McPherson got a little rest right there at the very end.
Yep.
Schumpert got a little rest right there. Adcock was on the bench, and Brentwood kind of survived that, that run with those 3 on the bench.
And we see them all coming right back into the game.
Coach Glass, I'm not sure. I'd love to pick his brain and find out Jared Croft. I mean, what's the reasoning? I mean, you just don't. It's 6'8". You got to get him out there every once in a while, right?
Yeah, and you'd think he'd do a good job maybe picking up some of those offensive rebounds because they've been missing a lot of good looks, and Croft might give them an opportunity, some second shots or some second chances.
Well, now Bautista is going to guard Wharton. And
Perry going to drive. Nice. Draws contact, but Perry just cannot seem to buy a bucket. Last week was on fire. Just can't put it in. 14-point game.
Well, the senior.
Make it 13. If they can get to the line pretty often here and translate those opportunities into points, it's really going to help them claw back into this. McPherson sitting there yakking right behind her. I'm not sure how diplomatic that is.
Well, he's trying to get everybody organized here.
13-point game. Schumpert with the ball. Adcock, Wharton all over him. Adcock really been pretty silent tonight. Nice job by Miller. Miller just has a nose for the ball. We've seen that so many times the last 2 weeks. Getting those passing lanes. Sims running floater. What is going on with these
Luttrell.
guys? Just so many opportunities. Point blank. Can't put it in.
Need to look at Schumpert. He's wide open.
They found him.
He could pull the trigger.
I think, though, he did the smart thing by backing that out. Run a little more time off the clock. Under 7 minutes. Under 7 minutes.
Oh, they're going to try to break it. Deion Sims down. McPherson. Oh no, Asa Duvall. Oh.
Can't do it. Sims with the rebound. That's the one thing that's going to happen if they end up running that kind of offense is they're going to spread this floor and things are going to get a lot faster And that was a huge shot by Luttrell, although it was just a 2.
I think they did say it was a 3
down
here.
They did say it was a 3? Okay, they did say it was a 3. 10-point game. 10-point game. And you saw it transition, missed 3.
They got to find Schumpert.
Independence ran.
Got to find Schumpert, 40.
Adcock's been south. There he is off the pick and roll. That's been very successful. And that was I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Well, regardless, he's going to the line. .610, Adcock's going to go to the line. 6:10 remaining here in the third. Adcock is going to make the first.
He's 3 for 3.
11-point game.
That's 13 for him.
Make it 14. Miller kicks it down to Luttrell. Luttrell all over the place.
Yeah, he's making a nice showing here. Oh, my.
Cuts it back to 10.
McPherson wanted to go right there.
I think Wharton got him with the backhand.
Oh, they called it on Brentwood.
Oh, really? They called it on Brentwood. Oh, blocked it. Wow.
Yep.
Opportunity now here, big opportunity. Get it with inside 10 points. Wharton, nice pass to Luttrell. Luttrell gets the roll. Luttrell all over the place tonight.
Now Vic Wharton may have just
8-point game. And that's going to be a timeout, Brentwood. And this crowd comes alive.
The sleeping giant has awoken. It's Vic Wharton, as Luttrell has come in and played big dividends.
Yeah, Luttrell's been all over the place, off the bench, making huge shots, getting himself in open space, and coming away with some great play around the basket. 8-point game, 5:36 here. At one point, it looked like this game was really going to get out of hand, and the Eagles are clawing their way back in.
Matt.
A lot of time left.
Absolutely.
And you also look up there, Independence is in the bonus. That's huge.
Yep, absolutely.
That is huge with 5:36 being in the bonus. If you can make your free throws, you're gonna really be able to claw your way back into this game.
Well, that's one thing Brentwood didn't need to do, is to have the fans from Indy start getting a little rowdy.
You talked about it. Wharton really feeds off that.
Yeah. They got a mismatch with Schumpert.
Oh, that is going to be a cheap one. Sims can't do that.
Now Brentwood is one foul away from being in the bonus.
Yeah, see, with that kind of cheap foul, you only got one. You had 2 to give. Now you're down to 1 here with 5:26. You know what's going to happen.
They better throw it in. And Wharton is on Duvall.
Sims with McPherson. Duvall, oh. Adcock went down hard.
Oh, there, now that's Schumpert right there, and that's
open,
money.
That's good. You saw it from where we were sitting. As soon as that ball hit his hands, you could see that was good. Beautiful shot. Miller elevates, can't find it. Luttrell comes flying in, tips it out of bounds. It's going to be Brentwood's ball.
Now here comes the press. I tell you what, Matt. You don't press a team like Brentwood there, you're going to get the ball down the floor. They're very smart.
You saw it right there. They broke that very easily.
Now Wharton is going to be on. And there's a timeout by Coach King as Wharton stepped up his defense here, and McPherson said, wow, you're pretty quick. Well, we saw our graphic earlier on how to purchase a copy of this. Maybe Cree can flash that back up there for us.
I believe it's
there we go.
472-4032. Give us a call, $10 a copy. This is turning out to be a good one. You check it out on our website at wc-tv.net. Check us out online. Check out our YouTube page. We've got a Twitter account. A lot of cool things on there besides sports as well. Check out a lot of past games that we've had here on WCTV. Instant classics. Give us a look. And that's going to be the end of the timeout. Brentwood's going to inbounds Adcock over there to McPherson. McPherson has the ball right back to him. 4:43 remaining here. Down low to Adcock. Adcock banging. Nice job by Luttrell to hold his ground. Wharton comes away with the ball. Miller elevates off the glass, in and one. Student section electrified. 9-point game. Opportunity to cut it to 8 again. 4:31. Miller generally excellent from the strike. And he closes the gap. Didn't allow me to jinx him. McPherson with the ball. Coach Glass trying to get Sims on him. Trying to get him to attack. Luttrell all over Adcock. Oh, wide open.
Oh, Bautista almost pulled the trigger.
I thought he was. Up by 8. I think that was a good choice not to.
Finds Schumpert.
Schumpert with
there he goes on the back to the corner.
He had it. It was there. Oh, almost another turnover. They're going to turn it over. Oh, good job
now there's Schumpert.
Bautista.
Swing it. There you go. McPherson, settle it down.
I think that was he was out of control. I think that was McPherson. I believe he was out of control, but I don't think they're going to give it. I still think they're going to call the foul on Independence, but I feel like he was out of control, Paul.
Well, he's going to shoot 1-and-1 either way.
He had his head down, just barreling in there. Makes the first. Both teams now in the bonus.
You know, you don't want Brentwood to have a free throw shooting contest. They are 9 of 10 already for tonight.
Misses the second. 9-point game. Miller with the ball. 3:46 over to Perry. Perry could have cut that cleanly.
Yeah.
He would have had a shot at it. Back to Perry, over to Luttrell. Luttrell had a big second half. Miller in the corner, over to Sims. Sims going to jack it up, not going to find its mark. Rebound, Luttrell. Luttrell can't finish. Adcock's going to drive up and over.
One time,
Oh,
Bautista.
wide open Bautista. That's going to do it. Man, what a shot. 56-44, back to a 12-point game, 3:11. Wharton drives, or excuse me, Miller drives, puts it in, and that's going to be a timeout, Coach Glass. 10-point game still, 3:07.
Well, they had it inside 10 at one point. There's down to 10 now. 3 minutes left, man.
Still a lot of time, 10-point game, but you gotta get nasty on that defensive end, and you cannot let open threes happen. They've been doing a real good job with Schumpert, finding him wide open.
Well, the guy that's come through for him is Luttrell. He's got 11. He keeps the ball alive on those missed threes. He's doing a nice job. Then Miller's also got 5 this quarter.
See, I think you had Luttrell and Croft in the game. It could be dangerous down low right now with the cleanup action. Haven't seen much of Croft.
Now, I think the feeling that Coach Glass is thinking is the speed of the game may be a little too much for him.
True.
Transition defense, so. So now Independence going full court press. And this is not going to be good. Bautista letting it ride. Oh, rims in and out.
Rebound Luttrell all over the place. I was just told Wharton can't find it. Cam Miller tried to throw it down off the rebound. I was just told that Croft, this is his first year playing basketball, and that he's a golfer, 6'9".
Oh, my goodness. 6'9", 6'8" golfer. You don't see too many of those out there. Well, Coach Glass doing the job, good job recruiting out there. Hitting the pavements out there, picking up the 6'8" kids.
No doubt.
I don't care if you play golf or tiddlywinks.
Great drive by Adcock. Can't finish. Again, Luttrell. He's been all over the place.
Somebody's going to be open. It's Wharton.
Can't finish. There have been so many just point-blank shots that Indy has missed. And that's going to be a block on Luttrell.
Yeah, and that's the problem is you got Schumpert going to the line.
And he's going to sick him.
Well, it's hopeful,
I'm not
wishful thinking. He's got 15 on the night, looking to add 16 and 17 as Andy Schumpert.
He makes the first. 11-point game, 2:02. Make it 12, and now it's
he's got 17 on the night, 12-point game, 2 minutes.
It's not looking good right now. Got it to 8 a couple of times, but not been able to hammer away any more than that. They've got to shoot here. Somebody's got to pull the trigger. Sims couldn't make it happen. Rebound Miller over to Perry. Perry wide open. Perry cannot buy a bucket tonight. And that's going to be I thought they're trying to foul him. Wouldn't call it.
Oh, me. Oh, see.
Miller with the ball again. Miller has got so many steals. Over to nice grab by Luttrell. Luttrell with the finish. 10-point game again. I thought that ball was way over Luttrell's head. He ran it down, showed his hands.
Backside, look out, Luttrell on the trap. Nice job by Adcock. You got to give credit to McPherson, Matt. He's been hounded all night by Wharton, Sims, and he has handled it.
He has not backed down.
No.
Nor has he broke down. And really, beside the one short stretch early in the third quarter, when Lawson came into the game, he's been in the entire night.
Absolutely. Late in the third quarter, he got a little breather. Duvall misses a
rebound. Perry, 10 points. Got to do something now. Perry's gonna. Well, I thought he'd just pull up there. Well, time's running off the clock. Do something.
Yeah, Wharton's not going to shoot a three. It was right there, and he was way off the mark.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you want.
Rebound. That's going to be a foul on Luttrell, but that's a good quick foul. It's on McPherson, though. That's the only problem. He's going to be going to the line. I don't know.
Hey, are we at Franklin next week? You don't know who we're playing?
All right, Brentwood here trying to extend the lead. Makes the first.
That's 7 for McPherson. Make it 8.
There's so many times up close, can't put it in. Can't find it. No. Miller fighting for it. Backs out, 30 seconds here. Wharton fighting as well. You say this one, they're not giving up. Perry can't find the mark. Luttrell up.
Oh!
He scores. Luttrell having one heck of a night, and that's going to be a timeout. During this timeout, let's give a little shout out to Arlie Ann, man of the camera, Jacob up here, both doing a great job. Houston down there with Creed, running the show with the computers, keeping everything running solid. Done a great job tonight, guys. Next week,
hey,
we're going to be at Franklin High School, where they're going to take on the Ravenwood Raptors, which should be a good matchup.
I'll tell you what, Matt, that is going to be forget the teams and the players on the floor. That's going to be a battle of student body sections of craziness.
We will not be sitting.
No, there's no
And probably it's going to bleed into the girls' game as well.
Absolutely. You know, Franklin has got it. This will be our first shot to see Ravenwood, but, you know, we saw him last year, and the Ravenwood student body definitely made it and brought it.
Yeah. When they went to Brentwood High School, they went nuts. And Franklin doesn't mess around either.
No, absolutely not.
Should be a great matchup. 10-point game, 19 seconds remaining. Gonna get the foul. Let's send Adcock to the line. How many points does Adcock have tonight, Paul?
Lucas Adcock, that's 14. But this is not Lucas Adcock. This would be Asa Duvall.
Oh, excuse me.
10.
You're right.
Make
You're
it
right.
11. Oh.
Miller driving
Yeah,
quickly.
he's going 100 miles an hour.
I think he was going to try to throw it down. Got blocked. 12 seconds.
Something happened.
He's going to go to the line now. 61-50. Makes the first. 10-point game again. Brentwood's going to clear the bench.
That's 16. For Cam Miller.
Got Tap in the game along with Hood. Lawson's back in. Teichman. Along with Grooves. Say it for me, Paul. I can't.
Bruce.
There we go.
Comes Teichman. 10 seconds left in the game, Matt.
Got his opportunity here to get
welcome to the game.
books.
Ice cold.
Makes the first.
There you go. Get your name in the books. I like it. Whoops.
Oh, not the second. Luttrell with the rebound. Luttrell's had one heck of a game. Perry gonna pull up. Sinks it. 3, 2, 1, ball game. And that's gonna do it.
Matt, I tell you what, a huge win by Brentwood. Anytime you beat a district team on the road, Independence still in the hunt.
Independence a really good team.
To grab a top 2 spot. Got to face another Hillsborough team. These two teams are going to meet as well next week. Big game, Franklin-Ravenwood.
It should be a great matchup. Excited about it. And you can catch it right here on WCTV. And that's going to do it for this week's action. You can catch the game tomorrow at 2 and 10 and 10 and 6, excuse me. Saturday and Sunday, all day Wednesday. And then join us next week where we'll be at Franklin High School. That's going to do it from WCTV. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Breece. Thanks for tuning in.